Good morning, Rob. Great to see you again on this Monday. Yes, so the Electoral College meets today where it is assumed, barring any breaking or major developments, that Joe Biden will be elected as the president-elect. But President Trump and his team is saying, look, not so fast. The election is still under protest. In fact, the president, in a tweet thread last night, laying out evidence of what he says is voter fraud in swing states, saying in the final tweet in that thread, quote, votes cannot be certified. This election is under protest. And in fact, thousands of people descended on the Capitol this weekend to support the president's effort and protest the election. Also, there remain several legal contests even after the Supreme Court decided not to hear the Texas lawsuit. In fact, on Saturday, the Wisconsin Supreme Court heard a case there that calls into question 220,000 votes in a special Saturday session. They didn't issue a ruling. They're supposed to do so today. There's also a case in Michigan that's drawing a lot of attention that attorney Matthew DiPerno is involved in. He was on Greg Kelly Friday night, in which he talked about evidence that they have acquired over the last week in regards to Dominion voting machines. He says that what they have forensically analyzed shows that the 6,000 vote switch from President Trump to Joe Biden that was rectified was not due to human error, as the Secretary of State contends. Listen.
Well, the Secretary of State, Jocelyn Benson, said it happened by human error. We've discovered that's not true. That's a lie. It didn't happen by human error. It happened through a computer program called Dominion Voting System. And through our lawsuit, we were able to get access to the Dominion Voting System program.
But the judge in that case has issued a protective order against those results, so they're not allowed to be released at this time to the Michigan House of Representatives or to the public. In fact, there are so many legal challenges, however, that it has a couple senators suggesting that on January 6th, the day that a joint session of Congress would essentially affirm these electoral votes, that they might object to the votes, that being Senator Rand Paul and also Senator Ron Johnson. They're getting some support in the House of Representatives from Representative Mo Brooks and also an incoming Congresswoman-elect Marjorie Greene. Now, in talking about that date, January 6th, a constitutional lawyer, Amir Beno, talking to Wake Up America this morning, said this is sort of how it could go. Listen.
And what happens on that day is that if you have a congressperson and a senator who object to a particular electoral vote or a whole state slate of votes, then Congress has to then deliberate on those objections. And if you get a majority in either house, actually in both houses, you need a majority, then that entire slate of electors can be rejected.
So that lawyer is saying today is a day of significance, but perhaps January 6th is a day of even greater significance. Rob?
Emerald, good stuff. Thank you very much. That is Newsmax White House correspondent Emerald Robinson. Thank you.